Hey everybody, that's Ron, Four Seasons Barbecue. I'm going to make some chicken quesadillas. I think they're quesadillas. The ones you fold, and you cook them in the tortilla. The fajita's the one that comes out of the kitchen steaming and smoking and sizzling real bad, I think. But anyway, I'm going to do the fajita. And then got some pepper jack cheese here. I'm going to shred that myself. Jalapeno to go inside. A couple different colored peppers, onions. And then I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm going to make my own salsa. I'm not going to pull all them ingredients over here. It's Roma tomatoes, another onion, more jalapenos, cilantro, gross, and limes. But anyway, I'll show me making the salsa too, or the pico de gallo. And let me get all this stuff chopped up and shredded, and I'll bring you right back. All right, I'll show you the shredder. Let's see, I gotta turn it around here. You guys still see that? All right. This is the first time I've used this thing. I've had it for a few months. Supposed to put it on the counter so it suctions to the counter, but I got it on the cutting board and it won't stick to the cutting board. Now this last little knob before I get to my fingers. I am going to eat that little piece. That makes pretty quick work out of that block of cheese. It's got a nice little bit of heat to it. I'm going to do this other one off camera, and I will bring it back after I get all the other stuff sliced up. Alright, there we go. Got our pepper jack cheese, boneless skinless chicken thighs, jalapenos, onions, and two different colors of bell pepper. I'll get these over. I'm going to do these in a skillet. I've been sick for about a week and a half, so I don't feel like messing around outside, so I'm not going to use the Blackstone. So I'm going to do these in my skillet tonight, and they should still turn out pretty good. But anyway, oh, I forgot to show you my tortillas. I got let's go upside down. The Mission Flour tortillas. They're the super soft. Yeah, see right there? They're super soft. Anyway, I couldn't find my fajita or quesadilla seasoning, so I'm gonna go with taco seasoning. Should still be pretty good. Anyway, let me. I'm gonna cook this. I'm gonna cook the chicken. Well, maybe I'll do the vegetables first. Get them all sauteed up, and that's 2 jalapenos. I only had 1 out here, but I did 2. 5 chicken thighs, and let me get everything cooked and seasoned, and we'll get it all put together and on a tortilla shelf, and we'll give you a taste test. I'll even show you some of my cooking when I'm over there, but meet you over at the stove. Alright, there must still be some water in that pan because it is splattering like crazy. Get our chicken in there. chicken I'm going to season with my High Guy barbecue chicken up. Taco seasoning I'll put on the vegetables, put the lime juice, plenty of seasoning on there. I do not like bland food. Let that get nice and toasty on one side, and then we'll flip it over. Alright, let's take a temperature here. It's in the 190, so I'm sure that's good. That was a 200. Like 175. Ooh, a steam pot. There's 196. I'm going to say this chicken is done. Get our veggies in here. Get them cooked up. Maybe they'll release some of the stuff on the bottom here with the water that they produce. Let me get this out onto another plate. I threw away the paper plate the raw chicken was on. I'm going to throw a little bit of oil in here. I'm going to use avocado oil. We get our peppers and onions and jalapenos in there. Jalapenos probably ain't going to be very fun to cook in the house, but I don't want to cook them outside. Jalapenos, seeds and all. I'm going to have to put a lid on that to make sure they cook. Get our taco seasoning on here. Take those later, make sure they're seasoned right. Let me find a lid that fits on this pan. Let them saute down a little bit or steam down, whatever they're going to do. Not to get that salt. Anyway, when that's done, I'll bring it back. As you can see, I swapped out the pan. That other one was a little bit too small. Now I'm going to squeeze some lime in there. And I will also squeeze lining it when when I put it together. I used to hate limes, but man, now I love it. Anyway, lots of color in there. Let's get our lid on there and let these soften up a bit. Alright, these are about ready to come off. I'm going to bring another skillet over here that's big and round. The tortillas can go in. We'll put these together, get them cooked, and I'll give you a taste test. Be right back. Alright, I turned the stove way down. It's about a medium. That tortilla fits in that pan perfectly. Here's some of this shredded up pepper jack cheese. All right. Here's our vegetables. The bottom of that plate is really hot. I'm gonna set that down. Got veggies on there. Man, those look good. Chicken's cooled down, so I can use my hands on this. And then I was going to give it another little squeeze of lime. Get this folded over. What I'm going to do with my spatula. Get this baby folded over. Oh, I don't even have any color on it yet. Maybe we better turn it up a bit. And bring this up like this so I can get a screenshot. The cheese is melting. I just like to get a little bit of color on that tortilla. Yeah, check out my new toy I bought the other day. And this will be in the video next. Old slot dog. That always looked pretty cool on the videos. So I pulled the trigger and bought one. You know, it's upside down, but you can see where it says slot dog. We're going to be testing them babies out. I might have to turn the heat back up a little bit. I want some color on that tortilla. It drives me crazy when someone makes a burrito and don't put no color on it. Same with quesadillas. What's those things at Taco Bell that they're round and they fold them over? Can't remember what those are called. Gotta have color on your tortillas. Well, that handle's hot as hell. Let it cook like that. It's got a little bit of color. Oh, it's some color. then there's probably enough chicken there to make a couple more, enough vegetables there to make 5 or 6 more. But I can just have a veggie quesadilla if I want. Alright, we're getting up to 15 minutes. I might make the salsa or the pico de gallo video a separate video. I don't know. Let me shut this down and bring you back when there's color on it. Alright, there we go. Now we got some color on there. Let me shut that down. I'll build the other two or three off the off camera. This is the only one on the show. But now I'm gonna get out the big Blackstone spatula, and then I'm gonna bring y'all over here. All right, let's cut this baby up. Squishing everything out. Let me turn the camera around. I'm gonna give you guys a taste test. There we go. Cheers. Chicken quesadilla. That was good. Should I make my pico de gallo video on this too? I'm already at 17 minutes. See if I can't knock it out in about 10 minutes. That's really good. I'll make 2 or 3 more of these to take to work. Anyway, I don't know if I'll do the pico de gallo video right now. I'm just getting over being sick. I don't feel like doing anything. But that's my quesadilla video. Chicken quesadilla. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.